Hello and good morning. Gary Champion, psychic medium with another beautiful, sunshiny Texas day. Hope the weather's well where you are, or you're well and the weather's good, or whatever. You're good and the weather's well. Anyway, yesterday morning woke up and it's very quiet here. I woke up and the first thing I noticed was that I had a picture in my head. And this happens all the time. It's not anything unusual. Most people think they're crazy, or their wives think they're crazy, or their coworkers think they're crazy, or whatever. I knew it meant something, and I acted on it. I saw a picture of an air conditioning heating company. I don't want to give them a plug, but it had A in the title. And why that one, I don't know. It's red and blue, but I've seen them around the neighborhood over the last few years, as I have other heating and air conditioning companies. There's a lot of heat. In Texas, if you don't have your air conditioning running, you have your heating running. You never don't have something running, because it'll be 30 degrees shortly thereafter. It'll be 106, but it'll go back and forth a lot. So the time you're either running air conditioner or heating. Anyway, so there's a lot of different companies down here. And when I lived in the north for a long period of time, I had air conditioning, but you just didn't really need to use it. Late in the afternoon, maybe. Even in the dead of summer, 90 was a warm day. Anyway, around here it's not that way. So there's a lot of companies, and I know most of the names because I've seen them here off and on. Well, this one was clear and bright and clean and crispy picture. So I got up and asked my wife. I said, I should call a heating air conditioning company. And I picked up my phone, and I thought maybe I stored this for some reason. Why I did that, I don't know. But I was sort of blurry in my thinking, and I opened it up and hit contacts. First thing at the top of the page is this heating air conditioning company in the picture that I've seen. So I looked it up on the internet. There was the picture, the symbol, and the name. Most of all, I got the name right. Sometimes colors can vary a little bit. So I made a call. They came out yesterday afternoon. They're real quick because right now they're not doing anything. Heating, air conditioning, April's not much to do. It's not hot enough. If your air conditioning is broken down, people will wait to do it. And usually air conditioning is pretty good around here till it gets to that 100-degree mark, and then they start blowing out left and right. And then you've got a lot of repair, and you'll see the same truck at the same house week after week after week, and then eventually they just come and replace it because it can't be patched anymore. Oh, the life of heating and air conditioning. Aren't you glad you turned this thing on this morning? Anyway, he showed up, gave us a price. Now, before they got here, my wife said, now you've done this before, a couple of years ago. And the same people showed up. She knew it. And you got an estimate from them, but you didn't do anything. It's 2 years ago. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I can't explain it. It's an aberration, maybe. But I had a quote, and I had their phone number in my phone, and maybe that's the only reason I called them to come out, was to reach out and find a company. I think I got estimates from several companies. Yeah, three. I got 3 estimates. Couldn't tell you who they were. They're all about the same. Not a big difference, price difference. And then I started waffling. I said, maybe this is just me being crazy. He said, well, you've talked about it for the last couple of days. You've mentioned that our heating air conditioning is going to go out. And I didn't really have any recollection of that, which I wouldn't. and knowing that my predictions are usually exactly right. This morning, they're going to show up and replace the heating, air conditioning with a heat pump. And I'm not, what do I know? I remember heat pumps back in the 60s when they first came out. And they're more expensive, but they cost less money to run. And they're less expensive to repair, I think. Anyway, why I picked on that one, I don't know. My wife wanted a heat pump too. She pointed at it and said it was more expensive. And they had a list. These two up here, this is your conventional, replace what you've got. This one is a heat pump for a little bit more. Then they had all these tiers with multiple, levels of fan blowing and blah, 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 blah. And now it's like double that. So he starts in on his explanation, starting at the most expensive one. I said, you can just skip all that. We're going to be up here somewhere. Anyway, today, probably as we're talking, they're going to show up in their big blue and red truck and begin ripping the house apart. If you're meant to be a medium, you act on things without knowing why. That's what this video is about. And I've been doing this since I was a small child, so I know when they say the car is going to wreck, I don't go out on the road. Because I experienced that as a child when my mother was driving a car. I saw that we were going to have an accident and didn't say anything. Early mediums, as a child you wouldn't say anything because you'd be afraid of being made fun of. But later I told her and she understood. And no one died. We're not all still here, but we all walked away. And yesterday I was on the internet trolling around looking for stuff, and I saw something that interested me. And I looked back, and several years ago I did a video. I'm going to tell you what it was about, and then I'm going to share the new thing with you. I remember the old video because I watched it a couple of times, and I thought, you can't put that on the internet. It's too wacky. It's too crazy. It makes no sense. People are going to make fun of you. And I thought, what do I care? Much like the air conditioning, I'm doing it. This unit's going to blow out about when the summer gets hot. So anyway, I heard in a meditation sitting here that Russia was going to put atomic bombs at the bottom of the ocean to explode and create tsunamis. I don't know if you remember that video. I don't remember it very well, and I didn't hunt for it this morning because there's 600 videos up there. And these air guys are coming once they start banging on things. Anyway, I looked on the internet yesterday. What do I see? Russia's developed a bomb that they're going to put at the bottom of the ocean. I think they're going to test it in the Antarctic. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's in the Antarctic. And what it does is it blows up at the bottom of the ocean, which is how tsunamis happen. They happen where the tectonic plates do that. And the floor of the ocean is still moving. Anyway, earthquakes are caused by that. Tectonic plates, and they'll do that. And then the ocean goes up, creates a tsunami, and we've seen what they do. They drowned whole societies, killed lots and lots of people. And the idea with this is that it's radiation is in the water. So not only kills them, it makes wherever this water flows up to unlivable. But there it is. I predicted it. I think it's at least a couple years old, the video. And I thought at the time, did you actually say that? And I did, and there it is. Which is why, as a medium, you listen to things and then you act on them. Get out of the stock market. I got out of the stock market. Buy this. I bought that. Your car only has a short period of time left. Get rid of it. Buy this house. Drove past, parked the car. Guy came out, stuck a sign in the ground, said for sale. I knew this is a house my wife would want. We walked out, went in and bought it. If you miss the moment, it doesn't come by again. I guess that's the overall view of this video. And you people out there are very, very intuitive. You hear things and then you know, I wish I'd have done that. I'd have done that. I'd be blah, blah, blah. And why didn't you? Risk of looking foolish, afraid of losing money, afraid people will laugh at you. All those reasons are valid reasons, but not for me. Because I gave up caring what people thought about me a long time ago. You can't win with that. You cannot win. People, if they know that they can say something that you care about, then they sort of blackmail you into doing something you don't want to do. So I gave that up a long time ago. You can't care. Why would you? Anyway, you get a little intuitive buzz, jump on it, say something, do something. Which is what makes this YouTube channel so much fun, is that I hear stuff all the time. All kinds of things, strange things. Cancer cures, trips to other planets, evolution of mankind, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I put them in videos. You have been kind enough not to say something. You just let that whole atomic bomb at the bottom of the ocean creating tsunamis go by. I think one person said something, and it wasn't derogatory. You were, I'm sure you were shaking your head saying, this guy's just too nutty for us to be watching. And then they come true. Lots of my videos come true. If you want some examples, go look at some, and then look at what happened. And then the predictions were pretty accurate. No one's perfect. Anyway, why do you think the Russians, this is another point, why would you think the Russians would announce to the world that they are developing a bomb to put at the bottom of the ocean to create tsunamis, to kill people, and put radiation on the land, making it unfarmable and unusable for lots of years? Why do you think they would announce that? That'd be something you'd want to keep secret, right? Well, it's a bargaining chip. They want money. They're destitute. Their people are starving, and they want to. People are leaving Russia so fast they can't get on boats quick enough. It's because they invaded the Crimea, Ukraine. We put sanctions on them. They can't sell their oil. They can't proliferate the world with hate. So they announced this, hoping to get concessions from Washington. Hey, look at us. We've got this thing you don't have. I don't know. How would they know we don't have it? We may have had that since '58 or whatever. I don't know. The point is to scare us into giving them what they want, which is the reason Putin backed Trump for president, because Trump in a telephone call said, we'll get those sanctions off of you. Don't worry about it. If I get elected. And then he couldn't, because it became public knowledge. Foreign influence is great. City to city influence is great. My house versus that guy's house influence is great. We're in microcosms. The Earth is just a dot in the universe, spinning around. And the universe has billions of dots. And on Earth, our dot, we're a dot. So we're a dot of billions of dots. We're pretty insignificant. And yet we puff around. Don't get on their cell phone. Oh, darling, I got to get that new dress, and I've got to buy this house. And the man's saying, I'm going to build this big building. It's kind of silly, isn't it? What's it all for? What's it all about, Alfie? A lot of things. It's interesting that they would announce, we have this bomb. They would tell the world, because they're going to use it as a leveraging chip. As we'll blow this bomb up, and you won't have the west coast of the United States to be ruined for a long period of time. You won't be able to grow anything there, won't be able to live there, people will die. I don't think so. I don't think so. And doubt that they would be able to get it where they want to get it and explode it the way they want to explode it. Nothing they've done really works. Their submarines sink. Their ships are running on coal or diesel. They're not nuclear. It's a bluff. Ooh, somebody said very loudly, it's a bluff. Okay, it's a better word. I agree. Thank you, guys. Anyway, strange little video about predictions and using your intuitive ability to make your way in the world, to successfully navigate the crap. Your intuitive ability is a big shovel, a big crap shovel. Ugh, it's a terrible thing in my head. Ugh. Anyway, I've talked my wife into filming me at an antique furniture store pretty soon, where I sit in old furniture and read what's the previous owners, if they'll let me. I can't see why they would. Maybe the boss won't be there and they'll let me slip in and do a little video about that. We have all kinds of things coming up we're going to put on this channel. We also have we're going to do a go live current affairs prediction night or afternoon, Sunday 2 o'clock, go live readings. They're not going to be personal readings. That's sort of gotten out of hand. People are angry now that they're not getting their free reading. People are angry at me for not giving them their free reading. How dare you not give me my free reading? As though I owe you something. I don't owe you anything. It's a free channel. Go someplace else where angry people are. Anyway, we're going to switch to current affairs. So think up it could be about anything except something personal. It could be politics or Hollywood. You want to know about the Kardashians or whatever. And I don't know these things because I don't follow gossip or Hollywood. But it's a mainstay in our country. There's no news anymore. It's mostly gossip or made up crap to get somebody, like saying we've got this big bomb. Well, so Sunday, 2 o'clock Central Time, United States, current affairs. This can be war, be politics, anything, except personal readings. From 2 o'clock, this will probably be longer. I don't see that I can do much in an hour, so we may extend that. And then on the 25th, again, 2 o'clock Central Time, United States, on the 25th Sunday, go live healing, 2 o'clock. This has been so successful, and the people appreciate it, and we seem to be doing some good there. We got some really great healers on this channel, and the people we're helping are thankful. I'm thankful. My wife loves it. I love it. I've got nothing but positive stuff. See, that's me. You give me positive stuff, I'll do it again. You start giving me a bunch of negative crap about how you think you need something, you deserve something, I'm out of here. I'll do something else. I go fishing. That's a great idea. If I wake up tomorrow morning seeing a fishing pole or water or, a boat, I'll go fishing. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.